time shot. Staying alive was no job. Had second hands. Moves bounced on old men. So then we moved.
Here we go. And it's going to be Washington off the tip. Now Washington starting 5. They've got Haze. He's out there with Butler. And it's Unseld in at the center position. Francis, the pass to Samson. Fader on the way. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Outside Butler. Pass to Areanas. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Samson. Rebound by the Wizards. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Deflected. And they get it back. Pass to Butler. Inside. It's stolen. Here's McGrady. Oh, yes. Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Haze. 6 to shoot. With 1 on the clock. And finished off by Haze.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Areanas. Pass to Haze. The 3 is up. Areanas with the bucket. Areanas has got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
They get it back. Got a piece of it. Tipped. Butler with a steal. Chenier passes to Unseld. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Now here's Butler. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Haze. Over Paul. It's deflected. Here's Samson. Rebounded by Butler. Haze, the pass to Butler. Here's Chenier. Here's Areanas. He's guarded by Paul. Puts it up from 12. Paul with some nice D. Rockets trail by 6. He takes it in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Haze, the pass to Chenier. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Butler, and there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Washington shooting their first free throws of the night right here. So timeout called here, the first for Washington. So both teams making some changes here. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And so Paul will bring it up for Houston, trailing by 5.
Talk about authority, B.A. You won't see many soft finishes from this guy.
No way. He's giving you the full force every time. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Areanas. Paul with a steal.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Yao. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. Houston shooting their first foul shot of the night. 1:50 left to play in the first. Unseld. Pass to Areanas. And here's Beal. The three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You can't just let Beal shoot those. This man is an excellent three-point shooter.
Here's McGrady. Outside Paul. Fires the three. The rebound by Malone.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Beal. It's hauled in by Houston. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds now. Francis, pass to Olajuwon. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Areanas. Yep, that one goes. Areanas has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
One of the best passers of all time. Paul relishes setting the pace and finding his open teammates.
Now here's Butler. Here's Malone. That one goes. Count it. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's McGrady. Rebound Washington.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
To the inside. Here's Butler. Got it blocked. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Haze, the pass to Monroe. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Wizards out in front, up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. They've got Bradley Beal. He's out there with Haze. And it's Wall in at the point. Down low. Here's Haze. It's tipped. Pass to Malone. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Beal outside. The three is up. It's hauled in by Samson. Houston in the lead. To the paint. Here's Malone. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Pass to Beal. Launches it. Here's Haze. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And we've seen Beal improve as a playmaker over the years. That's a nice pass.
Here's Harden. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets?
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Timeout called, the Wizards. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely. That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
To the middle. Here's Malone. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Malone's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Since entering the league back in 2012, Beal has really improved his passing, and it shows in his assist numbers.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Wednesday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Saturday, they'll start out on the road to play the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there. And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And it's Drexler missing. Washington trailing. Inside. Here's Chenier. Got a hand on it. Picked it out of midair. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. These are his first free throws of the game. That one drops. He ties it up. Both teams will make substitutions. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And Houston has possession. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Three-pointer, Beal. He drops it from range. Beal's got 6 points.
Now there's the scorer mindset Beal's known for. Just catch and fire.
Murphy tipped. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Rockets ball.
To stop the run. And he goes in for the dunk. This game, folks, a close one here in Houston. Pass to Unseld. Buries it down low.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And it's Drexler missing. So it's Washington now. Here's Unseld. Drops in the layup for two. Now it's a 6-point Washington lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul. Line in this game. Harden hits them both.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Chenier passes to Areanas. Offline with a three. And Harden's got the ball here for the Rockets. 4-point game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Areanas. Give him 8 points now. And there's the drive. For three. Pass to Chenier. Here's Arenas. Covered by Murphy. Arenas with the bucket. Arenas has got 11.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
The drive by Harden. The shot's good.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Arenas passes to Chenier. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. 1:25 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Jamison. The three. It's hauled in by Houston.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
McGrady, good. Give him 8.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Wizards leading by 3. Now here's Beal. This one for 3. McGrady grabs a miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wizards. Haze is checked in for Washington. Butler comes in for Beal.
Elvin, Haze, Caron, Butler.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
There's 31 seconds left in the second period. Drains the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Francis, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line. Man, the defender really went after him.
First trip to the line for him here, and he drops it first.
The line for the Wizards, Gilbert, Areanas, taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Paul, count it.
Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them.
Areanas passes to Chenier, and it's all from 3-point range. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Wizards leading by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
In the Eastern Conference, LeBron James.
Well, LeBron is no stranger to this award. Listen, he's probably don't even know.
And guys, let's take a look at the Wizards in that first half. Neither side able to build a significant lead through 2.
You look at their success so far.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Rockets trail by 4. We've got Chris Paul, and it's Samson in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Wizards ball.
Ball's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Here's Butler. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
To the paint. Here's Areanas. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Areanas has got 18 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Unseld can't hit.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty. There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And he lobs it up. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Haze with a screen on Paul. Here's Areanas. He's got 18. Soft touch off the glass. Areanas has got 20 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Pass to Chenier. And here's Haze. Gets hauled in by Samson. Samson's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the drive. Francis gets the bucket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Chenier passes to Butler. Here's Unseld. Pass to Areanas. 4-3. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Unseld's shot is good. Unseld's got 4 points in the quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip. Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
And Washington making a change here. Beal's checked in. Here's Yao. And he banks in the layup. Yao's got 5 now.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Here's Harden. Can't get it to fall. Wizards leading by 3. Unseld. Pass to Areanas. Washington moving the ball around. Pass to Haze. Outside Butler. And there's the screen. Clock at 4. Haze with room to shoot. Yao with a rebound.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
That one's good for 2. Give him 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Areanas passes to Beal. Haze with a screen on Harden. Down low. And finished off by Haze.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
And it's Harden penetrating, lays it up and banks it in.
This is Harden's specialty. He's excellent at gutting through contact on the drive.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Here's Wall. No made baskets yet. 3-pointer. The rebound by Malone. The Rockets trail to the middle. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
It's crazy. We've gotten used to this effortless dominance from James Harden. He scores in a multitude of ways.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
There's 42 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Beal from downtown. That shot missing. Beal's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. And then Harden with the jam.
A consistent and standout scorer. It's really no surprise to see Harden making a big impact out there.
Now here's Beal. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Beal's got 9.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. That's good from Harden.
And one of the most prolific offensive players of his era, James Harden. The Beards led the league in assists and scoring, and very few guys can say that.
Here's Monroe. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for the Rockets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. And so in the game for Washington, they've got Bradley Beal, and it's Malone in at the center position.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Pass to Areanas. Now Beal. To the inside. It's tipped, and they get it back. And Malone gets it to go. And Harden's got the ball here for Houston. The lead is 2. Count it. Harden's got 4 points this quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. We credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
To the paint. Here's Drexler. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Pass to Yao. It's rebounded by Washington. And Houston making a change here. Samson's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Butler's checked in.
Substitution on the board.
Here's Malone. Over to the wing. Here's Areanas. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
Harden, the pass to Drexler. No good with a layup. Washington trailing. Here's Areanas. Three-pointer. Beal. The rebound by Malone.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Areanas. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Chenier. Just 5 to shoot. And that misses. That would have put him up.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Harden with a bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Areanas. It's deflected.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Harden. Oh, no good on the layup. Wizards trail by 4. Butler. Using the glass to lay it in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Butler with the ball. And Murphy picks him up defensively. Yes, sir! Count it!
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And the Wizards call timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Terry Stotts coach his team during the break. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And he nails it.
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
The Wizards with a lead. Here's Haze. He nails it with the shot clock winding down.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
He's not going to let this game get away from them. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points.
Now Butler fires the 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's
intercepted. Harden out there with Paul. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Francis in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And there's the drive.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolute... Here's Areanas. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
So on the floor for the Wizards. Butler out there with Haze. And it's Chenier in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Butler. Just 4 to shoot. The 19-footer. Oh, it doesn't go. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden.
A master of attracting contact. Harden just takes pride in fooling defenders and getting those calls.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Harden hits them both.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And the Wizards call timeout.
It takes some time to learn my ways. I promise that I'm better. I'm better off with you, I'll stay. Like a cornet.
Here's Chenier. Left side Arenas. And he misses the J.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Timeout called. Rockets. Timeout called. Rockets.
Pick it up and smile away. A place with you is better. I'm better off with you, I'll say. Like a
That's a man on a mission right there.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.